Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, we got Dr. Chris. So the doctor is in, and he's brought me something. The Air 2 Mini massage gun by our friends at Bob and Brad. Stay tuned. All right, so we've unboxed the Mini 2, the Air Mini 2 from Bob and Brad's. It's a massage gun, but it's a small version of a massage gun. So that's what it looks like. And those are the attachments it comes with. Now, Coach Chris, I've seen a massage gun in your bag.
Yep.
It's not this one though. It's a standard old-fashioned gun type. What do you use that for?
I use it for warming up sometimes when I'm a bit sore from previous workouts. But I've been mostly using it after post-workouts too as well. I think some of the health benefits are pretty much, instantaneous, where you can eliminate some of the inflammation from, stressing out your muscles. I really think massage guns are a really good way to also warm up too as well. So.
Okay, well, let's take the little guy and let's go through your pre-tennis, pre-workout warm-up.
Sure.
So we have different attachments here. Which would you use?
So I like to use a variety of attachments, but probably the one that I like the most is something that has a little bit more of a spherish.
So there's air inside there, it's soft.
Yeah, a bit more compression. That way I can get, a little bit more range through it. If it's one specific attachment, that's one specific point. I think this has a little bit more surface area for me to kind of spread out if I wanted to, massage those effective areas. I don't really have anything that's pinpoint, so this is a good kind of way to start off.
Got it. What about the rest of these attachments?
These specific one, it's got these two prongs here, would probably be more along for the spine. You'd probably need to use someone to help you out, but this is also kind of, again, very trigger point-esque. So this is something that you'd use with an assistant, possibly. The spherical one, too, as well. It's a little bit less cushiony. This one I would use, again, for sort of surface area a bit more, and I think if you can imagine like a golf ball, so this would be really good for your feet. Oh. Right? Those kind of nooks in your plantar would be a good one for this, or any of like smaller knots in your back. This would be a good one. This one is super intense, very specific.
Whoa.
All right, so these are the ones that you have a very specific kind of inside, deeper knots. This one would be a deep tissue one. This is probably good for you to use.
Pinpoint accuracy.
Pinpoint accuracy, like really in there.
Ow.
Exactly, painful. Okay. And then this one is also another surface area one. I would say this is a little bit more, as you can see.
Oh, this is firmer.
Firmer, yeah.
Yep.
Firmer. Less cushiony than this. So this is probably a bit more forgiving. This is a little bit unforgiving. So you definitely can get in there a bit more with kind of a bit more pressure without it kind of cushion a little bit more. So yeah,
perfect.
There you go.
Okay.
So there's a specific reason for all these attachments. And Bob and Brad has got a lot.
And this is the charging cord right here that they have. And a handsome carrying case.
That's pretty cool.
So let's go over your workout here.
All
so
right.
What's the first thing you would do?
So first thing, this is the first time I'm using this, but there's always an on button here, and it seems like you just touch it once. And when it's green, I think it's when it's charged up. I think that's when it's in that green mode. When it's in that green mode, you hold it, and it already starts percussing. This is the first speed, second speed, third speed. I go with the third speed.
So the fastest, the hardest?
Yep,
Okay.
right away. So there are a couple things that I warm up. My forearms are one of them, because especially when you're hitting a lot of forehands, your forearm is something that is being used and abused a lot. So I'll kind of go along, and then I'll start to go a little bit deeper into the muscles. And the one thing I really liked about this so far is that when you start to press, it doesn't skip as much. It actually increases in tension, so I can really get the glide and massage through, right? Look at that, it's pretty good, it doesn't skip. I'm pressing pretty hard. Unless I go really, and then I'll stop. But that's normal. There's a lot of massage guns that if you start to really go past the point where it stops percussing, it just skips. But this glides very well. So I'll go forearm, and I'll go shoulder.
Let's talk about that skipping while you're working on your shoulder there.
Yep.
I know that in the past when we were messing around with other massage guns that you actually complained that it hurt when it skipped.
Yeah, because it goes around the bone.
Ooh.
And you don't want that. You want something that's as smooth as you can, so that way you're getting all that fascia.
Mm-hmm. What's fascia?
It's like all that kind of inflamed tissue, basically from overuse. Your muscles, you know.
So it's like
swollen.
a buildup? Is it like
yeah,
a
it's a buildup, basically, you know.
It's like plaque from the teeth?
Sorta. It's just from inflammation. So from overuse over time, your body starts to be, it wants to kind of be in its homeostasis, meaning you want to be in a way where you're not sore. So it's by moving some of this dead fascia, from being sore, you're draining it into this lymphatic system of your body, and then that, it just washes out, so you don't.
Got it. So it goes into the bloodstream and does whatever it does.
Bloodstream.
Sweat it out.
But lymphatic system, which you sweat it out, or you pee it out.
Oh. Okay.
Nice. After that, I'll go shoulders too as well. It's pretty much the same. A little bit of the traps too as well. This one too. Shoulder, and then I'll go a little bit more on the spine too, so my lower back, because I think it's just as important, especially when you're serving. A lot of the serving you have to do is a lot of this kind of bending, so that's something, loosening up the lower back, particularly when you're about to serve too. This is a good one, and when you're about to hit too as well, but this lower back thing would be helpful. And then depending on how you're feeling with your calves, I would go with the calves too as well, right? Making sure that you get deep. And my right calf is particularly tight today, so really making sure you get in there. And I would spend about, 2-3 minutes. The really big reason I like about these mini massage guns, and I'm actually for these a little bit more, is that you can use this in the car.
Oh.
You can use this, throughout your day. And a lot of the ones that have 5 speeds, the ones that are a little heavier, it just gets a bit taxing to use overall. And I think Bob and Brad did a good job with this ergonomics of the machine, because it's nice.
Yeah, how is that grip there?
Small. It's quite good. Right? It's an interesting design. I think it's different from the ones that I've seen by Theragun. I think Theragun has it where it's like
it's just triangle,
and it's in the middle.
Yeah.
This one's a bit to the side. I actually prefer it on the side a bit more, because I have more of an angle to kind of work into your afflicted areas of your muscles, versus one here, it's kind of hard to push. Now I feel like I have a way to ergonomically go through the muscle versus trying to, so there's one angle going towards it. It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's not bad.
So that's the progression of your workout?
For most, yeah, it's not a workout. It's sort of either a pre and post, kind of cool down and warm up. This isn't a means to work out with. I think it's still utilized for, moving some of the soreness of your muscles. so you can feel a little bit less swelling on the court.
So 3 settings, ergonomic handle.
Yep.
Wow, actually that's pretty comfortable.
USB-C charging, so it charges fast.
What do I do?
Now press. There you go.
Oh, one more?
Yeah. That's the best
Oh.
setting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's not bad. And you can press in more. Yeah.
Wow, I don't want to.
I think it increases in speed.
Wow. Yeah, you're right about the skipping.
Yeah.
It's actually very, very
Smooth.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, for Coach Chris to like one of these, he's one of those complainer whiners, and he didn't really whine about this one.
Nope. I actually want to take it to Tunisia.
Ooh. Wow. For him to want to do that,
Hold it.
That is craziness. So, guys, check it out. It's the Air 2 Mini massage gun by our friends at Bob and Brad. And if you want to get your own for the holidays, definitely something we recommend, especially Dr. Chris here, because he's very, very finicky with this stuff.
Yep.
All right.
It's better than a lot of the gun massage guns, or the ones that look like a gun. I feel like this percusses, or I'm surprised how well it percusses compared to the other, even kind of mainstream models that are a bit bigger. It holds up well for a mini gun. So.
Happy holidays, right? To your friends, whoever you want to get it to. No better, hey, it's like what I said. There's no better person to buy for than yourself sometimes. Right, Coach Chris?
Right.
Dr. Chris?
Right.
All right. Dr. Chris, where can I find you?
You can find me at CB Chen Tennis.
And
that's
it. So Dr. Chris recommends, check it out. Link is below. Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.